the needle on the record when the drum beats go like this.
Hi, this is Keith LeBlanc. Another short story from the van. I did a lot of recording in the 80s for Arthur Baker. And one night he called me, he said, Keith, I want you to bring some drums over. I want to try something. I went, oh, okay. He said, bring a little tiny kit. So I brought, like a tom-tom bass drum, snare drum, hi-hat, one cymbal. And I schlepped my stuff over there. And Arthur was in the garment district in this big building. I think he was on the 7th floor. So I walked in, and the place really wasn't set up for drums. It was mostly set up for drum machines, stuff like that. So I asked Arthur where I was going to set up, and he told me the fire escape, basically the stairwell that ran down the whole building in case the place caught on fire. So I schlepped my drums down there. I think Dave Sussman and Jay Burnett helped me, and I just went down about 2 flights from the studio. And there's a little place on the stairs where I could set up, so I set up the drums. They mic'd it all up, ran me some headphones, and so now they want me to get sound. So I'm banging a snare drum, and it was loud. And next thing I know, this security guard comes running up the stairs, and he's got a gun pointed in my face. And, I'm like, ah. And I got the drumsticks in my hand. I said, listen, no problem. I'm just recording for Arthur Baker on the 7th floor. And he put the gun down, thank goodness. And so we continued getting sounds. And I don't think the guys upstairs even knew what happened. And so we got sounds on the drums. And I heard Arthur say, okay, we're gonna roll. So, usually you get a run through to try out different things. I hadn't even heard the track. And so they roll tape, and it's like an 808 drum machine type deal on there. And Arthur wanted me to do like a Clive Stubblefield, funky drummer type thing. So I'm trying out all kinds of stuff, all different beats. And this track went on forever. I mean, it didn't stop. It's like most tracks are 3 to 5 minutes long. This was had to be 12 minutes, maybe even more. So the track finally ends, and I'm waiting for the rollback, and I don't hear any rollback in the phones, the rewinding of the tape. And so I'm waiting there, and I'm waiting there. And so finally, I, say into the microphone, okay, I'm ready, and I don't hear anything. So I hit the drums a few times, no response. And I get right up to the overhead mic, and I said, I'm ready. Don't hear anything. So I just sat there and waited for a few minutes. And I finally, took the headphones off and walked upstairs, and the studio is empty. No one in the place. And I look at the machines, and the red light is blinking, and the tapes have rolled right off the machine. So at that point I realized what these guys did was they got set up, they pressed record, and they went home. And left me there. I looked in the rest of the building, there's no one there. So I didn't even mention it to Arthur the next time I saw him. He just said to me, he said, oh, the drums you did on that were great. And I think he made about 4 records out of that. It was a series called Put the Needle to the Record, and then different versions of that. And I was kind of horrified that he had put it out, because I was just trying out different drum things. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that little story.
Put the needle on the record when the drum beats go like this.